Sorry guys, I'm just a little thirsty. What's up everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the Dstar01 channel. I'm your host Dexter Arafiles, and today we'll be looking at the Mafex Psylocke from X-Men. This is the comic book version. If you're looking to pick this up, honestly, you can't pick it up at Dstar Toys. I missed out on the pre-order, so I'm just gonna tell you right now, I paid scalper price for this, and you know what? I hate to say it, I kind of regret it. Anyway, I'm gonna let you know how I feel about this figure right now, and then we're gonna go in paint, detail, articulation, and scale, and accessories. But if you're looking for any other action figures, you know where to go. You can go to www.dstartoys.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures. Now, let's talk about this figure. Since this is a toy review, you know how I feel. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel right off the bat. She is definitely a good-looking figure, but she has one big design flaw, and this is where it is. It's her core. So right here, you can see that the ball joint that goes into her abdomen, her midsection, is actually quite loose. In fact, this is how she is right out of the box, and if you don't have a strong core, everything else kind of just falls apart. So her leg joints are kind of loose as well. This figure just kind of came out really loose, and I have to say, it almost felt like someone has played with this figure beforehand. I don't know, she just didn't feel very new to me. The joints just weren't tight, and the reason for that, I think the main, besides the midsection, is this midsection body part just sits on top of her hips, as we're looking right here. So there really isn't much support to hold this up, and therefore what you have here is a really loose waist. So I'm going to show you something here. I'm going to show you a comparison. When you look at Wolverine, this is the Mafex Wolverine, we can see that this joint actually pushes right into his abdomen, and also the belt kind of holds it all together. Also, he's just a big, beefy man. Let's look right here at the Mafex Cyclops. Really beefy midsection as well. And of course, one of my favorites, we have Gambit here. Even though he has kind of like that same thing that Psylocke's got going on in the midsection, where this is above the waist, the fact that he has a beefy midsection really holds this figure together. But because she's kind of a thin woman, not so thick of the midsection, it just seems really frail, and that kind of just makes everything loose. In fact, I have a hard time at first trying to get her to stand. But yeah, that's my biggest issue. Besides that, she actually looks really good. So we're going to look deeper into that in paint and detail. So let's jump right into paint and detail. Yes, this absolutely looks like Betsy. Yeah, it's Betsy Braddock. I believe so. It's been a while since I read an X-Men comic. And yeah, I absolutely love this. She looks really good. I love the shiny blue. I love that her skin tone is nice and tan, showing her half Asian descent, and also and her UK British. She's half British, half Asian, right? Yeah, I believe so. So you can definitely see that here. Definitely from the comic book. Look at the super shiny blue right there. Looking really, really solid. Absolutely love the way she looks. I'm just gonna say it. There's not much going on. I always thought she had a butt, but I guess this figure doesn't really show that. But anyway, I'm not going to go too far into that. But let's look in the face. She has those really dark purple lips. Honestly, I don't think a lot of the Psylocke Marvel Legends has the dark purple lips, so I'm glad they actually put that on there. She always had dark purple lips, I believe. If you look here, this is her in the comic book, and you can see right there, those are dark purple. And yeah, you can see that right here. And also the hair is looking really good. I really love the shading in the hair. It's not super dark purple. It's just the right amount of purple for me, and I actually love the way this looks. So when it comes to paint and detail, yeah, this is a great looking figure. Nothing too wrong with that. It's just my problem comes in when it comes to articulation and scale. Not so much scale, more articulation. Just seems really loose. Let's talk about articulation and scale. Let's just jump right into it. Let's see how tall she's standing. She's standing at above, like exactly at 6 inches. And we got to put her with her once boyfriend, I believe, Scott Summers, Cyclops, Mafex. Of course, we got Let's Go, Bob Logan. And there you have it. That is my current X-Men Mafex collection. I do have the brown suit Wolverine, which we will be reviewing very soon. And you know what? Just because here is a Mafex Deadpool, not quite an X-Man, more of an X-Force. And I gotta say, that Deadpool is really big. Jeez. I think they made the scale on Mafex Deadpool a little bit too big, maybe. I don't know, maybe he is that tall. But anyway, there you have it. That's all my X people right there. And let's get them all out of the way real quick. And we got to see how she stands next to Marvel Legends. So here is a Marvel Legends Cyclops. And a Marvel Legends Silver Sable, which I really like this figure for some reason. I don't know why. I just really like it. Anyway, that's it. Now let's look at articulation. We have an up and down here at the toe. We have an up and down here at the ankle. And we have a loose part on the lower part of her knee. Maybe it's just mine? I hope. I would hate to deter people from getting this figure because she does look cool. She's just a little, mine is just loose. Like right here, it's really loose. I have decently tight knee on the other one, but yeah. Anyway, the crotch joints are just loose, like I said before. Just look at that. Legs are a little bit floppy. Not so much of a sidekick, but she can get a really solid looking, look at that, all awesome front kick. Not so much of a sidekick, like I said before. And, of course, we have the two joints right here at the midsection, both of them ball joints. And we have a shoulder joint right here, not a butterfly joint, unfortunately. And this is the range of motion. We're just going to jump right into it. It kind of, that's it. That's it right there, folks. That's the biggest range of motion right there. Whereas the other ones, look at Wolverine here. He can do a full, like, I'm going to hug you, bub. And let's look here at even Cyclops. He even got that going on there because they have really good shoulder joints, whereas Psylocke does not have that. That's so unfortunate. It seems like they're really hindering a lot of her movement here, and she's supposed to be a ninja. I mean, she has to do all kinds of moves, but unfortunately, not so much when it comes to the shoulders and sidekick, but she can front kick really nicely. Just like when the comic book, when she front kicks Magneto, like bam, and that's really cool. So you can mimic that pose. So that's really cool. But yeah, anyway, she does have a bicep swivel. We have a double jointed elbow right here, and of course we have a wrist peg right there, and double jointed neck right here. Two joints right here at the neck, looking to be well above 20 points of articulation. So she's really articulated. Let's see if we can do a superhero landing pose. She's really loose, so I don't see why she wouldn't be able to. So there you have it. Not so good. Yeah. But she can. Let's see. Let's do a flying kick right here. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty cool. Of course, I really love this kick right here. Maybe my editor can find that picture of the comic book where she's like straight up kicking Magneto in the face. Bam! Right there. We can show that. And yeah, and let's see. One more. Of course, we got to do a Shoryuken test. And she can do a Shoryuken test. So there you have it. Let's look at the top cam. Let's look at the accessories. Let's see what we're dealing with here. We get a stand, which I have on the side right here. I'm just going to show you. It comes with the smaller bracket right here. And you get an assortment of cool stuff, which is really nice. And this is the one thing I really love about the Mafex action figures is that they always include a lot of accessories, which is something I love, especially effect pieces. Like, SH Figure Arts just stopped doing effect pieces. Why? Don't know why. Those are awesome. They definitely give value to the figure, which is why I'm not completely discounting this figure because she's loose. She comes with a lot of cool stuff. As you can see the Psy Blades, the Psy Fist. You can even get the Psy Blast right here. She comes with an angry face. You get two swords with she's already holding a sword right there. You get all kinds of cool hands. Let's see how these fit. So this is a bunch of cool stuff right here. Then just going to pull them out. Let's go to the front cam. I'll show you exactly what I mean here. So this is cool. The side blade actually fits right into the hand. I believe this is the correct one. No, this is the correct one. I think so. No, this was the right one. So you just pull off the hand. No problem there. No Spider-Man joint problem here. And this is really nice. This is really sturdy. Really like the way this looks right here. Look at that. You can get a really cool looking pose right there. And that looks really cool. Yeah, absolutely love the way that side blade looks. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's take this out right here, and we can have a very angry Betsy right here. That looks really cool. Let's just put another one in. I just like her to have one hand with the sword. I guess we'll look at the other stuff when we look at the showcase, and there you have it. Boom. Getting ready to uppercut Shoryuken style. Shoryuken! I believe in X-Men Children of the Atom, she does have some sort of Shoryuken move. That's pretty cool. And she has this hand. So what this hand does, this has a peg that goes right there, and you can put the Psy Blast right here, so she looks like she's doing something like this. And it looks absolutely dope right there. I really like that. Really like that. One more thing we're going to look at here is you can pull this off, and then you can put the sword sheaths here, and you can slide that on. This pretty much completes her look right here. And what you can do with these swords is you can pull off the handles, and you can put it right here. So this is pretty neat, and I like that they did that. No waste of plastic per se. And so those fit really nicely. Okay, and there you have it. That's dope right there. And let me see, one more thing. Yeah, let's just look at the sword. I didn't quite look at the sword. Let's look at the sword right here. That looks really cool. Samurai sword. Or katana. With a really nice metallic sheen to it. And a wrapped blade at the hand, wrapped handle at the bottom right there with a gold hilt. Very nice. Okay, so let's come up with the conclusion of the Mafex Psylocke. Guys, she's going for about $200 on eBay. Yikes, that's really expensive. She needs to be reissued, I believe. She's really good looking. I just think that her midsection joint needs to be redesigned. Maybe the ball joint needs to be a little bit thicker. Or maybe the midsection part right here. This is how I would fix this figure. The midsection part needs to go deeper into her bottom of her hips. So therefore, the hips can support the midsection, and therefore it wouldn't wiggle or wobble around that much, because there's not much plastic here in the midsection to support that ball joint, whereas the guys, they have a lot of support right there because they got beefy midsections, whereas Psylocke does not. I'm hoping the Jean Grey does not come with this problem. I will be very sad if it does, and that only pretty much says, yeah, the females will just have weak midsections, unfortunately, but we'll see. Hopefully Jean Grey will not have that issue. I really do like this figure. I like the way it looks. Unfortunately, it has a negative that kind of just makes her loose in the midsection and her legs. If you're willing to pay the cost, I paid $150 for this. Pretty expensive. I think she's going for $200 right now, and she's not available anywhere. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the know when I post new videos. And if you're looking for awesome action figures, you know where to go. You can go to www.Dstar01 where I will source some awesome action figures. And I will see you guys next time. Peace. thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here, not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.